Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching 412 PSE Customs here on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, my name is Matt Sr. I'm the CEO and founder of 412 Public Safety Equipment Customs. We are an emergency vehicle builder here in the Pittsburgh area. And we specialize in public safety equipment, LED warning lights, sirens, prisoner transports, any kind of aftermarket custom built vehicle for specialty services. So if there's a project you guys are looking for and you're not real sure how to get it done or who would be the best to do it, definitely give us a call and trust the experts. You can give us a call at 412-708-6732. We have kind of changed our phone hours around. We started opening up our phones from 4 p.m. till 11 p.m. So that's a little bit of a change. But that gives our crew and our team a little bit easier time getting things done during the day and take care of some business later on in the evening. Also leaves a lot of space for folks to get a hold of us later on, a little bit later in the day. So with that being said, as promised, I am bringing a video to you guys today on a very thin slimline light manufactured for SoundOff Signal called the Bolt 2. So right off the bat, I will tell you this is an item that is manufactured in China. This is not something that SoundOff Signal manufactures in their facilities here in the US. These are imported. And you'll kind of see some of the indicators here. So if you do decide to purchase one or a set of these, you will receive it in a box very similar to this. Also very similar, as you can tell, to the Federal Signal Micropulse. Yes, very, very similar. If you look on the back, it does explain to you that if you would like to get better installation instructions, visit their website. And then I'll show you exactly why. So because in this box you will receive the light, you will receive the normal Chinese bag of 2 screws, hardware, mounting hardware. And then here is your instruction card. Very simple, to the point, gives you installation instructions, gives you your wiring instructions, and your flash pattern selection with the flash rate and the certifications that each one of those patterns falls under. This does have a night mode, which tends to tell me that these are probably going to be pretty bright. Now, these are a 4-wire version. If you're looking at that wire chart, you'll see a yellow in there that says color 2. These do not have that because these are a single color version. If you were to purchase this in a dual color version, you would have that yellow trigger, which triggers your second color, obviously. So as I explained, these are the Bolt 2 single color 9 LED version. You can get these in a dual color. They come populated with 18 diodes. So that's one great thing about these. In the dual color, they're not splitting them up. You will get a double dose of diodes. They are interweaved, so it also populates the full light, both colors. But you will have that second trigger. Now, let's see here. This does meet all certifications. The light itself is 5.5 inches long. It is 1.6 inches from top to bottom, and it is less than a 1/2 inch thick. So the SAE Class 1, or it's some of the flash patterns are Class 1 certified, amber, blue, red, and white. California 13, certified amber, blue, and red. Class 2 certification is the amber, blue, and red, and it is also R10 certified. So you can get these in amber, white, amber, blue, amber, blue, white, blue, green, amber, green, red, amber, red, blue, red, white, oh, red, and white. So the single color version, they retail for right around $127, and the dual color go for about $161 a piece. Now, of course, odds are you're probably not going to pay that, because that's the MSRP, the recommended price for these. As far as I know, they only come with the black housing. So far, I'm not sure if you can get a chrome bezel for these. What else? Well, let's take a look at it. So here is the Bolt 2 up close. As you can tell, it has 3 clusters of 3 diodes. That's what makes up the 9 diodes here. Now, of course, if you had this in a dual color, each one of those linear looking optics on this lens would have 6 LED diodes behind it. So the light is made up of, made up with an aluminum base that has a plastic bezel that snaps over it whenever you're installing it. Of course, if you chose to, you could install it just as it is. Very similar to many slimline light designs, especially ones come out of China. But this one definitely does seem to have a better seal as far as the lens mating to the body of the light. If we flip the light around, you can see that it does have some heat fins on the back there. It has a built-in foam gasket around the edges, as you can tell. And then, of course, an epoxy-filled center exit for the wire leads. And there you have, if I can get it to focus, that's the SoundOff manufacturer label wrapped around the power wire. And like I said, this is a 4-wire. I have a red, a black, a green, and a white. The green is the dim mode, so I'm guessing these things are going to be pretty powerful. They're pretty slim. I mean, it's less than a 1/2 inch thick. Now, of course, take into account you're going to have that big old hole for those wire leads. But I kind of like the idea of how they protected these wire leads from the mounting surface. You know, all too often, all you see is wire leads coming out, and there's no protection there. Kind of like that. They seem pretty well built. You know, I have faith in SoundOff Signal. I don't understand why we're still doing the whole made overseas thing, but a lot of your top manufacturers, other than, as far as I know, Wheeling and Phoenix, are all doing overseas manufacturing. All right, guys, so I'm going to pause the video here real quick, get these wired up, and we're going to take a quick look at them. Well, I have to say, being this is the first time I've lit these up, and I don't believe this camera is even dead straight on with these either. I'll tell you what, these things are powerful. All right, so I don't know if you can tell, I am doing the dim feature on that left light. I don't know if you can tell that. I guess not. All right, so one thing I did not mention before is these only contain 8 flash patterns. They're pretty simple, so I'll go through these patterns and then we'll do another set with them with the darkening filter on. Wow, I can tell you guys, I'm blind. These are super bright. Not that I say I'm surprised, though. I mean, when you think about SoundOff Signal, you think about brightness, for sure. They're definitely one of the leaders in the industry these days. I mean, I'm not sure about their market share, but I definitely think they're top 5. Depends on who you talk to. Some people will tell you they're number 1. All right, so this is the last pattern. It's a steady burn feature, and that is so that you can use these with a flasher. So we're back to the first pattern. I'm going to turn this darkening filter that we have for our camera on. See if maybe that helps to see these patterns. Man, these things are bright. Of course, this is the first time they've been fired up as well. They're brand spanking new. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. Gonna have to get these installed on a vehicle and get some good off-axis shots and some downrange shots of them. It's kind of like my go-to pattern. Probably be the pattern I would set up for myself if I were to be running these, which I will be. All right, I'm going to try this dim feature again on that left light and see if you can tell. I can tell in person. Yeah, I can definitely tell in person. I'm not sure if the camera is picking that up, though. Sorry about that. I kind of double tapped that on accident. Didn't really give you guys a look at the pattern before this. I guess it was just a slower single flash. All right, folks. So there you have it. That's the SoundOff Signal Bolt 2. As far as I know, this is a first on YouTube. I haven't seen any other videos on these or reviews or anything. Actually, that's not true. I'm sorry. Sirenet has a video showing you these, but they're branding them as the Sirenet brand. So it's not necessarily about the SoundOff Signal. Of course, when you watch the Sirenet video, you look at the lens and it says SoundOff Signal. So kind of odd how, you know. But then again, they rebranded. I mean, they had the light bar that was used in the Whelen TIR3's light heads, fully populated there for a while. So, you know, at least they're using or buying name brand products and hustling them a little cheaper to you guys. So yeah, definitely check these out, man. These are definitely worth it. I can tell you they're insanely bright. Like, they're blinding me right now. There's no doubt about it. These are no joke for sure. They pack a massive punch. I can't wait to get them installed and get some outside views of them. I think the pattern is going to be kind of wide. I think the off axis is going to be pretty good. But we'll definitely do that in a later video. If you guys like this video, please smash that thumbs up button, man. Lets us know we're doing something right. Share this video with your friends, family, family's friends, friends' family. You never know when there is a first responder or a construction worker or a traffic flagger or somebody out there that can benefit from our content, our equipment, and our expertise and our services. You know, you just never know. So we always ask, share, 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 share. Please share it with your fellow first responders. Share it with your colleagues, your friends, your family. You know, the people you play video games with, the people you watch football with, the girls at the nail salon. You know, share, share, share. Really appreciate it. If you guys have not subscribed yet, we ask that you definitely hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Make sure that you don't miss out on any new uploads, new products, new videos, you know, whatever we have going on. And of course, before I go, I have to promote the hashtag Be the Kind Kid. Big shout out to my third grader. She has this kindness club at school that she thought up last year, and they've continued it on into the third grade, doing great things to promote kindness. It is contagious, guys. Please be kind to one another out there. Until next time, also be safe out there.